show.
Okay.
Hi, Susan.
Hello, Miss Danica.
Hello, what the 50s?
Plus,
Our beautiful family. Welcome, welcome. So, just to let you know, we planned on doing this live, but apparently
we don't know what the fuck we're doing.
Well, you know.
Oh, I'm sorry. Social media. It was social media's fault.
It actually is social media's fault, not just us being 50. It is apparently not allowed for 60 days once you start a channel. So whatever, you know. So we'll do live as soon as we can do live. But we're
going to post this today.
Yes.
No editing. You're getting it raw, like it kind of is like live.
Kind of live, but you can't comment. We were hoping we could interact, but next time we will do that for sure. But
that's okay because we're going to have a second gadget. That one's going to go live.
Yes,
we hope. You tell them, Fiona. Yeah.
Kitchen gadgets, and then we're just going to cook with all the stuff. So there you go. We're just kind of making it up as we go because that's what we do.
Oh, we just wing that bitch. Okay, here's what.
Where are we starting with, Susan?
So we talked about kitchen gadgets, and we said, you know what? Let's just get together. You bring kitchen gadgets you like to use. I'll pull out the kitchen gadgets I like to use. We've put them here, and it's interesting. We did not have one identical thing. We had some that were similar, maybe by size or whatever. So that was kind of fun.
That is fun.
But before all of that, I need to fix a cocktail, and I'm going to show you how to fix it. Yeah, that's how much it stressed me out not going live. So my stepdaughter Courtney taught me this around Christmas time, and it's become my new favorite drink, and it's brought me back into drinking. Cocktail hour is back into my life, and I'm hoping it makes me happier.
Happy hour? There's not an hour of the day that isn't happy.
I know. It's happy
life.
Happy with a drink.
Happy day.
I'm lucky enough I found these awesome, 1920s metal. They're the best ever. So you can use anything, but this makes my life easier. Hopefully this will go in here. Put some ice, put as much as you like, as little as you like. And I forgot to grab it. If you will get in the fridge and get the one that says blood orange.
Do I have to get in the fridge or can I just open the fridge?
You can just open it.
Thank you.
It
actually
could
feel
technically get
really
in there.
Nice in there.
I know, right? I need to go when you go do your thing, I'll go play with the air. I'm going to put extra because I want like a lot of ice and I like a really cold drink.
Okay.
This has been in there for a little while, but not long. Speaking of ice, kitchen gadget.
Oh, yes.
Being a real estate agent, I hate ice and water makers in the refrigerator because they always end up leaking. Seller doesn't want to replace it. Buyer wants it replaced. So I have not had one for years, but I bought a little ice maker.
They're awesome.
Show that on the second one, but I love it because I can have this size, which is considered large, or I can have the small one, which is my favorite. That's like Pizza Hut. Remember their little cute?
Oh, yeah, the little teeny tiny ones. I used to have one of those.
Crunchy kind.
They just sit on the countertop. You just keep them full of filtered water, and you know, it's funny because somebody asked me one time, that's not going to make enough ice for we were having a party. Like it does. It rolls every few minutes, and so you make a couple cocktails, and it's every time. So. Well,
and we were going to have your neighbor come, so I actually had dumped it this morning to make sure I had plenty. So you can also put them in little trays in the freezer if you're going to have a big party just to be safe.
Yes.
Okay, so I was introduced to this, and it's product of Italy. You buy it at Whole Foods, so you can also have it shipped from Amazon because they do Whole Foods if you don't have a Whole Foods near you. This one is organic blood orange Italian soda made with fair trade cane sugar, which my stepdaughter tells me is much healthier, even though it does have a lot of sugar. But hey, it's a cocktail. Doesn't fucking count. Right? If you will grab that one over there while I start pouring. Oh, you know what? I'm going to take that back. Before I start pouring, these are the important ingredients. Some of you recognize this. We'll just see how your cooking skills. Rosemary.
Yes.
So a little twig of rosemary.
Yum. From her garden.
From my garden.
Okay.
I highly recommend if you use a lot of rosemary, or once you try this drink, you're going to need a lot of rosemary, go buy it because you're going to pay like $4.99 for this at the grocery store in a bag. I'm not kidding you.
Ridiculous.
You can grow it right on a windowsill. If you're in an apartment, you're whatever.
Yep.
You don't even have to have a garden.
Yep.
So do that. Rosemary is one of my favorite things to use. You'll see that come up a lot.
You want to muddle it a little bit?
Yes.
Enough. You can't do it.
So one of her favorite little gadgets she brought. You want to do it in there with the?
Do the rosemary? You can. It's just
I was gonna.
Yeah, you try. Maybe once the liquid's in there, you can probably.
You know what? Let's try it. So you're saying muddle
usually
it
muddle
here
first, because usually you'll muddle first and then put ice in, because and that was my
I
fault.
actually
I
owned a
said,
bar, but I didn't
whoops.
bartend. No, not at all.
Yeah.
So
We
tell
usually
me.
put the stuff that you need muddled in with
Okay.
the liquid, muddle it, and then put in the ice, because then you get the flavors inside.
You can totally do that. Let
And
me
I
grab
don't-
this. So let's do this. See, this is why you need a partner. You learn things, you end up making a better cocktail. All right, so we want to go sprig.
Or just put, or, yeah.
No, you were going to make a mess and put blood orange all down the front of the cabinet, and I'm going to have a fucking heart attack. You're going in this glass. I just spent the night with the grandkid. I'm a little concerned about how little things become big things. It was not reflected on you.
Okay, and then you do what? Pomegranate?
Pomegranate.
Perfect.
You can also use cranberries.
Okay.
And they could be fresh cranberries, which I recommend, or they can be the dried, but the fresh is going to be better. We're going to do a segment when we go to the green market and farmers markets. We're going to jump around to them because they all offer something different. I was telling Danica earlier, pomegranate, the first time I had it, I did not like it. It was extremely bitter. Come to find out, it wasn't, and see, look, I made the mess. It wasn't ripe. So then I found out how to pick them, how to do it, how to clean it, and we'll show you a whole podcast on that.
Oh, they're amazing.
Because if you have to be very careful when you clean these, because as you can see, red shit gets everywhere.
Yeah, they stain.
That's a whole almost podcast on its own.
Harvey used to send me pomegranates this big and make jam and jelly and syrup, and it was the best ever.
I swear I saw
ever.
one
I could pick them off of this tree in Arizona. It was so awesome. I love them.
Okay, then I'm going to let you show your first kitchen gadget.
Here, let's put just a little bit of this. I don't know how much you need, but I'm just going to put a little liquid.
Just put a little for now because I'm going to shake it with the ice.
And also, especially when there's bubbles, if you shake.
I think we're good. Ooh, I'll use
See,
that
and
in
look.
the shrimp.
Get in here. And you muddle it, and it brings out all those delicious.
Show them your little gadget that you showed me.
And this is great if you want to mush anything. Use it in the little what's the avocado thing, the bowls that they use?
Molcajete.
Molcajete, yeah. You can use that in there for to muddle up all the stuff before you put the aguacates.
Aguacates.
That's what Emerald still calls them.
And for you people that adore me, which I know that's a very small list, but
everybody
that would make
adores
a
Susan.
Great Christmas gift for me because I don't have one, and I'm bringing cocktail hour back.
Yes.
I need one.
You see, look at that. Can you see? Just it's all in there.
Oh my God, smell that. Pomegranate and rosemary.
Opens up the leaves.
And just so you know, I'm going to try to do this on a marinade for chicken.
We are muddled.
And I'll let you know. We're muddled?
We are muddled.
Are we muddled and fuddled and okay.
Planning to get beduddled? I don't have any idea what that meant.
So I don't know, but I like that word.
Yeah, I like to make up words all the time.
Okay. Cool. All right. So, she grabbed this for me.
Yes.
So I've done the blood orange. I've done the grapefruit, which is also good. Today I went and they had a tropical blend, which when I went to the cashier, she's like, oh my gosh, they just came out with it. It's my favorite.
There you go.
So that will be the next one. But this is what I plan to introduce Danica to. So
I love it.
See, we have to drink. It's just forced upon us.
And there's alcohol in here?
No, these are non-alcoholic.
Oh, okay. That's
vodka's going to be added.
I was confused.
I guess I can understand that since you see no vodka.
Exactly.
However, if you look over there, I have a plethora of vodka.
You do?
Will you go pick the one that says rain?
Like Raina?
Like Raina. Like the rain we've been having in Florida. That's been spectacular because we need it. But luckily we were not where it flooded. So
it is a good thing I have a 55-year-old child to carry because this is heavy and amazing. Look at that.
So first it matches the house decor. And that's one of the reasons I bought it.
Oh, yes.
And it was recommended. So here in Florida, I do ABC. Just because I really like them and they're good. To work with you, give you specials. They do all kinds of things.
Okay.
Who's your favorite in Texas for liquor stores? Who did you like to use?
Do you know what's funny is I still liked the Ben's.
Ben's, I couldn't pick
but right after you got off the road, I take that back. I liked both of them. The one on off the bridge and the one next
Feldman's?
to it turned into Feldman's.
Okay.
But it used to be Ben's. It turned into Feldman's because I guess they owned all of them. But anyway, the two that I liked were the one right off the bridge, by down at the south end, and then the one in the middle, the bigger one, because of the people that work there. That's what makes so much
owners
difference.
need to know that, right?
Yes.
Because you could be a fabulous business, but if your employees suck,
then yeah.
So these happen to come with a lid, but you could do you could use a martini shaker.
Oh.
You could do where you stick. I could have stuck this inside of here and all of that.
All that.
I'm a neat freak, so I got to do this over here just in case it, crashes and burns. Which, see, I'm getting a little leakage.
That's another episode.
Oh boy,
that's a little bit personal, Susan.
See now, all right, Mama.
Okay, no, mix yours up. I'm waiting.
Okay.
I am waiting.
Getting there, getting there, getting. Oh, well, that's right. We have to do it.
Well, yeah.
Put lid back on so you don't end up flying across the room, Suze. Now, see, this one did good. You know.
Yeah, practice.
Must be the cup and not these poor
Not the
cups. I've had
operator.
them forever, so they might have a dent or two. I'm going to leave that out because, we might end up needing a second one.
All right, here's to our first What the 50s cocktail.
Cocktail
Salud.
in the kitchen podcast.
Yes.
Salud. Cheers. We need to learn we should learn what it is in every language.
Ah, yeah.
That's still not gonna
Salute,
happen, is it?
cheers. I used to always say, cheers, salute, chug a lug till your bottom's up.
Okay.
Hey, don't.
Let's see, over
gotta
lips through the
admit that
gums.
we've
Watch
done
out,
it.
tell me here it comes. That's from the Midwest.
Oh, you guys are so jealous you're not here. You are so jealous. I'm telling you.
Is
now.
this not a summer drink?
It's fantastic.
And if you don't like the taste of alcohol, which I'm one of those people, I know. Watch out for you maybe want to pull those.
Well,
That's
yeah.
to make your breath fresh so you can kiss whoever later.
Ooh, the one thing about muddling is it does break it up. So you just gotta chew it.
And if you,
Nothing
I
wrong
would
with
say
a chewy
chew
cocktail.
it, spit it. If you don't like it, then strain it. Before, shake it up and then
Well,
strain
that's what a lot of times I'll do. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
that is
think I like
lovely.
looking at it because it's like a little garden in that.
Hey, it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas.
Oh gosh, no! Don't even.
Well, that's what you said. You learned it at Christmas, right? Didn't you say at Christmas time she taught you this drink?
Oh yes, I thought you just went out when I said it looked like a garden. I thought, how the hell did she get Christmas out of garden? Okay, you went way back. I'm only good for like 5 minutes back.
Okay.
You're gonna go further than that. You're gonna have to rewind and show me what I said.
All right, let's show some gadgets.
Okay, so
You got
I'm
something?
going to get going on something so that she can get going on something. Again, first time doing it. We have no fucking clue, but hopefully it'll work out.
Oh, we're gonna have fun.
Yeah.
But let's tell them about our gadgets real quick, and then we can hurry and go. So,
Okay.
You've got what do you have?
Nope, but that's what I needed. I knew that little guy was here for a reason. Okay, so I'm going to start out with shrimp gadgets, and then I'll jump in every once in a while when I show you what I'm making.
Yep.
I'm from Indiana originally, then via Texas, and still Texas half-time. I'm sorry, the Gulf shrimp, still my favorite, still the best. You'll never convince me other.
There you go.
So picking out shrimp, in my opinion, if you can't find it, you don't have the budget, wait and get wild caught.
There you go.
Night and day between farm raised.
Absolutely.
yeah.
Absolutely. With anything.
Always
I think.
smell them.
Anything.
They're going to have obviously a little shrimpy.
Yeah.
You don't like the smell, right? So I'm not going to torture you.
No, don't touch
Okay. Then
I can smell them from here.
Yeah. So, but
It's
you
not
don't.
bad.
But
No,
it's not one of
it's
those
not.
like. Ooh.
No, sure. The smell of shrimp. There's some restaurants even that I would walk into a
Oh.
seafood restaurant and be nauseated. So
Yes.
I couldn't.
Me
eat
too.
there.
Trust me.
And you
me
like
too.
fish better than I do.
Yeah. Some and even some of the seafood markets, I could smell the not fresh.
Yeah.
But yes, a little bit of obviously you're going to smell it like you smell
Yeah.
hamburger, you smell chicken.
Right.
But nothing disgusting. As I'm rinsing it, this is another way you can test it. So if your little sniffer's not working from allergies, as you're rinsing it, if you get a little bit of bubble, that's normal. If you start getting a lot, like it looks soapy,
Throw
don't
it out.
eat it. Yeah.
Throw it out. Yep.
Now you're going to see what I did. So I rinse hard with this, but I just don't like what's in city water. So I always still finish it with my filtered.
Yep.
Before I expose my shrimp.
I rinse everything in my filters.
Yeah, I got to do it.
Yep.
All right. So if you eat a lot of shrimp, you need to have a shortcut to cleaning shrimp. So there are a couple different ways I do it. It just depends. Normally you have the hard part, the little butt, the last, whatever that piece is called, the spine,
The
whatever.
pooper.
Grab him tight and pull him
Yes.
off.
Squeeze.
Tail gone. You do whatever you want. I never cook with the tail on because I want that piece of meat, first of all. So I always pull the tail off. I know restaurants.
Well, Emerald, like her father, eat the tails.
I've heard of
A lot of people do. She loves them. She eats shrimp.
But I mean the shell.
The whole thing, crunch, crunch, crunch. She eats the whole tail. Her dad told her that he
Wow.
does, and I've seen him do it. And she said, "I gotta try it," and
Interesting.
she loves it.
Oh, well, I kind of forgot to show you how easy that was. Okay, one more time. Pinch and pull. I'm pinching at the very end here. You get all the meat out of there. Okay, now your little spiny guys. Just start your first one. You can get that. I'm going to make a little mess so I can show you better. Well, really? The first one did so well. No, this one's not. Okay, there we go. Once you start it around, it just peels off. It's so much easier. The other thing you can do, which I normally don't do it this way, but you can. My little gadget. I'll show you part 2 of what I use this for. But some people say just stick it up there.
Oh,
See how easy that was?
yeah.
I don't know why I don't do. I know.
I
much
don't know
so
why
much
why don't you do that?
I don't know. I have mental issues is all I can answer to that. I don't know because that was so much easier.
We knew that.
All right, and then you get down, same thing, pinch, pull.
And then you get the meat.
But here's the best thing about this. For non-shrimpers or people that just get at a restaurant and don't realize, there is usually a mud vein in here. I'm going to call it a mud vein.
That's nicer than saying poop.
I said mud vein, but
It's
neither
poop.
way you want to eat it because it's sandy, it's gritty.
And who eats poop? Don't answer that if
Or
you do,
mud.
because we don't want to know. Well, we all ate mud.
Well,
But not anymore.
Not recently have I eaten mud. I put it on my face.
I guess.
So there's a little hole right here. You just stick that guy in and it's going to go naturally. I mean, you can see I'm not even, so you get right to the end, you push a little bit more, but it's naturally going to go along there. See, it's already starting to tear. Just pull it up. I know.
That is so cool. And then it's just.
Now, this one doesn't have a mud vein. Oh my God, that is hysterical. Oh, I'm sure the next one will. Okay, well, next. Okay, let's show it on this one. But see, I said they don't always have a mud vein. Depends if he just went and pooped when he got caught. Okay, this one didn't. So there's your little mud vein. Now, the other thing you can do is just take this along and it kind of pulls it out. I normally just, there you go. Or I just do it with my finger. Go all the way down. This is common that you got to kind of pinch that part off. I've never found a way for that to not happen. All right, so I'm going to show real quick, and then I want Miss Danica to do her stuff that's...
Oh, good. I'm glad you didn't ask me to do that.
You can
I
just-
buy my
no.
shrimp pretty clean.
So something I wanted to do, and thank God Danica went along with it. I thought it would be fun if we both try something that the other one hasn't tried or necessarily liked the way they've had it.
We're just not quite sure.
Or just not quite sure. So it all started when I told her my favorite sandwich is bologna cottage cheese Doritos, and I thought she was going to throw up, but I'm still going to make her try it sometime. But no, this, I didn't even know this. I didn't know she'd had pomegranate, but I mentioned shrimp because I wanted to show you how to clean it. And we also decided we were just going to bring the stuff we needed to show the gadgets and figure out how to make a meal out of it.
There you go. Yeah.
So we don't know what we're cooking yet, except for I know shrimp because I wanted to show you my
and
shrimp.
I'm not
cleaner.
much of a shrimpy girl.
And she says she's not, but she also let me know she doesn't like the taste of shrimp. So depending on my, what I want to make, no matter what my ingredients are, my spices is what determines the taste.
Yes.
So it's going to have a mixture. I'm going to show you in just a moment. It's going to go towards more of an Asian shrimp taco.
I'm putting my life in her hands.
I
You
like to bring
understand
all the
this,
nations
right?
together.
You understand this. I'm
And
afraid.
if she doesn't like it, you know what? That's okay.
So do you know what this is? We'll just do this now.
Okay.
Because
before I
might as
enjoy
well.
my cocktail.
And these are not.
So this is what Danica brought for me.
Yes, to try. We usually, I buy them too. You guys have seen the little shots, right? The ones with ginger and all the stuff that, good for your immune system and your blah, 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 blah. Well, I like to make my own. So I'll tell you what is in this. And I just saved these little bottles because I wanted to bring you one.
Perfect. And they're glass.
They are glass, I know. So what I love is that, I love everything in here, but
so don't read this. That's not.
Don't read that. That
Okay.
has nothing to do with it. It will not make you immortal.
Damn it.
Maybe. So
I'm a smeller, so go ahead.
you can, smell. See if you can guess what's in it. It's a very odd smell.
I know there's a little ginger.
There's ginger, quite a bit of ginger. But a couple of things.
I know there's something else.
Yeah, you're not gonna guess. I guarantee it. And I don't do this all the time.
Beets.
I juice all
There's
the time.
beets.
Beets, yes.
That's
Yep.
the other one I know strong, but
I juice a lot, and I'll juice that I have a couple days worth. Because I juice a lot. I
little
love
kale.
It. Kale and kale from your
I told
garden.
you I'm a snorter.
Kale from from Aunt Susan's garden.
How cool!
Snorter. So
I think a little spinach,
you got kale, spinach, beets, ginger.
and a lemon.
Yes.
That's all I smell.
Okay. So carrots, beets, ginger, whatever else you said. What'd you say? Kale, beets,
Kale,
ginger,
beets, ginger, lime.
lime, spinach,
Spinach. I just said
and
spinach.
lemon. It's key lime and lemon
Oh, okay.
and celery,
I
carrots,
do smell celery.
and
you said
apples. So those are the fruits.
Dang, you really juiced.
And then what I do is I take my little funnel and I put spices in it. So I do turmeric and pepper. And by the way, if you guys don't know this, I did not know this. In order for turmeric to actually be effective in your body, it has to have pepper.
Mhm.
It's a weird digestive thing. So if you're drinking turmeric or eating it, add a little pepper. So it actually gives you the full effect.
And we are going to do a podcast on turmeric when we do arthritis.
Perfect.
We'll
So
just
then
leave
it's
it at
got turmeric, pepper, I also put cayenne. It'll be
Okay.
a
Which
little
cayenne
spicy.
is, yeah, but that's
Yep.
so good for you
It
too.
is very good for your metabolism, cayenne. And
So
in
don't
this,
go far from the house this afternoon, Susan, is what she's telling
that
you.
is
'Cause
right.
This is a
This is going to
cleanse.
clean you out. And then the
Okay.
one unusual thing that I don't do all the time, but I put edible high-grade charcoal.
Damn, I thought you were going to say edible gummies.
Oh, damn. That
I
would
was
be
kind of excited for
better.
a second. I know. But I'm sorry, what did you put? I got lost when you said edible. I really did not. I have
Charcoal.
no idea. Charcoal.
Charcoal.
Oh, I love charcoal lemonade. So
And
that's
it's
okay.
great for your
It's
system.
so
So there
good
might
for
be
you.
a little spicy, but that's a lot of ingredients, but it's not hard. It's not hard. And I make it all the time. So
Now,
here you
do you
go.
sip it or shoot it?
Just drink it
Okay.
down. Bottoms up.
Bottoms up.
Salute to our health.
Literally, bottoms might be down later.
That might be.
Just
That's
saying.
okay. Oh, I also forgot seaweed. I put seaweed in it this time.
Okay, now that is really funny that you call that spicy.
It's just a little kick.
Oh, okay.
Actually, it's not as spicy.
That's not spicy
Do you
at
know
all
what's
to me.
funny? I didn't.
Actually, that is very good.
I didn't stir mine good enough. Shake.
I
Put your
did.
lid on and shake
Yeah,
it
I
up a
did
little
do
bit more.
shaky poo.
But we've been standing here, so it got the
Oh,
sediment in the
sediment.
bottom. Oh,
Maybe
gosh!
that's why
I
I'm gonna
also
get the
forgot
kick.
one more ingredient. I put
Good God, woman.
D-ribose sugar. D-ribose is something that our body creates to help with wrinkles and aging, and we
Yeah.
don't produce it as much as you get older. So that's I put that in there. And
So
I
much
drink.
shit we don't produce as we get older. I'm getting over it. I'm tired of it.
There you go.
Okay. Yeah, let's taste
Now
a little
you
bit
can
more of
taste
that.
a little. Yep.
Just more of the seasonings.
Mm-hmm.
Danica, that's awesome.
Isn't it awesome?
You fucked up. Now I'm gonna want one every time we podcast.
Well, there you go. I'll bring one.
I used to be a huge juicer.
Yeah.
I don't know why. We'll save those to rinse them out for you to take them home.
Some people would think that is so gross, seaweed and all the things, but
Well,
it's so good.
individually,
Mhm.
beets. I can do them in a beet goat salad. I can do it, but just to eat a beet.
Oh, I love beets. You gotta
Yeah.
have you ever had a grilled beet?
I don't think I've ever had.
Grill
Ooh.
some beets. I'm telling you right now.
No, we'll grill
We
some
will-
beets for
we're
you
gonna
to
grill some
try.
beets.
She's going to show me how, and then you can try it.
Then you're just gonna have to come over. Okay, so she's gonna continue to do shrimp. Most of you
I'm going
guys
to
have
cleanse
seen
my
this little
palate
baby.
first.
Yeah, I probably should have done that, but that's okay. Let's do it.
Mm.
This one is a Tupperware one, and I love it because it is heavy duty. Look, it's got little leggings. You put it down, and it has this is a V slicer. It has different. I didn't bring all the attachments because I'm just gonna.
Okay.
So you can turn this little dude to get skinny ones or thicker ones, and then you turn this dial down or up depending on what you want to do. And you can chop potatoes, you can chop onions, you can chop anything. So I just brought a potato. So that's what I'm going to do.
I'm going to try to remember how I did that a minute ago. That was so simple. See, I think that's why I don't do it because I can't
Oh,
remember.
But I also forgot. I forgot. Look what I brought. Because I just thought this would be so fun. My grandmother made these. Or my mom. Pretty sure my grandma. And I thought they were so cute because I tend to wipe my hands on my clothing.
I do too. Not
So-
10. I just damn well do. I know. I
And
kind of
one-
put on my newer shirt and thought.
Aren't they
So
cute?
I'm so glad you did that.
See, this is a lost art. It has a little pocket. And this one.
I know. Wouldn't we love to have somebody come on the show? I would love to have somebody come on the show. Remind me how to crochet.
Yep.
Oh, that's how I do it.
This one has a pocket and a towel. Do you
I
want
go
the
that
pocket
way
and
and
the
see it.
towel?
On the top and it pulls it off.
The pocket and the towel.
Yeah, I probably need the pocket and the towel. I'm dealing with shrimp.
Yes. And what I'm
Girls,
going
you're going to get shrimp later.
tell
so
you
just
right
be
now-
cool with this mess going on.
which is just ridiculous, is that more than likely I'll just wipe my hands on my butt and forget about the apron because that's what I do.
Uh-huh.
I used
That's
to
why
have
we're
hand
friends.
prints on all of my butt. In fact, for a while, when I was waiting tables, I wore my apron backwards. People wonder why I did it. I said because that's where I wipe my hands. Hi,
Do you want to be a part
Do you
of the
wanna be a
party?
part? Come
Have
here.
you been ignored long enough?
there's Fiona. Hi, Fiona. She's like, "Where's my apron?" And I'm not going to pick you up. Rain
yeah.
is down here. I'm not going to pick Rain up. Okay, let me wash my
It has a
hands.
little bit more weight going on her.
Yes, I think it would freak her out too.
Mm.
Okay, let me borrow your towel.
You know you have to share with your friends.
That's right. Okay, so I'm going to chop up this thing. Look, you guys, if you haven't seen them, it's so cool. Just spikies right there, push it in there, and it keeps you from cutting your fingers off, which is always lovely. Should we just do
Oh.
slices or potato-like slices?
Well, at this moment, until I change my mind,
Okay.
my thought is, and when she's doing that, I'm going to show you that that's what I forgot. I stick it up the top part, and then it peels off too, and it also peels the mud vein.
Okay.
Well, that's okay. I showed you 3 ways you can use it, but the smartest way
And we're learning.
is to stick it up there and get the shell and the mud vein all at once.
And then you have to show me how thick you want them because it adjusts the thickness too, thick or thin.
I would like thin
Okay.
because they cook faster,
Faster.
and shrimp cooks really fast.
Okay. Do you
And
just
I'm going
want
to show you
slices
how
then?
to know how to cook shrimp properly, because again, undercooked, overcooked shrimp sucks. Nasty, nasty.
Oh, I got my little cute one on here. I
Oh,
forgot.
that's even better
It's
because
cute.
we can kind of use the potato like maybe a little bit like cabbage or something. Maybe we'll have the potatoes on the side. I'm not sure. Give me, you know what? How hard is it to show me several different? Let's do that. Why don't you show them several different cuts that it can make? I can't believe you still have one of those. I had it years ago, and honestly, I don't know where it went.
I
but-
literally just bought it not long ago because I lost mine.
Oh, so that's what's kind of cool too.
Then
I'll go
make
back
it
and show you
thicker.
that. These can pretty much be bought at any seafood market, probably at this point, Walmart, whatever. They're like seriously a couple bucks. So that's easy. The other thing I have is for all kinds of cooking, but I also sometimes can use this for different stuff. So
Whoops.
this is a spare, if this breaks, I have this, same thing. You can just snip up through its vein butt and be able to get it out. But I find this one's much easier to use. Just that's a backup. And I have it for other seafood items. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're going to do 8. I think that's plenty for us.
And you
Don't you
always
like how
end
I
up with a
determine?
little butt at the end. So I always just grab a kitchen tool and get it through so you don't
And
slice your
I am
fingers because you would slice your
perfectly
fingers off.
fine if you throw the butt away because I don't like butts. I don't. I don't like the butt of potatoes, bread. I am
Bread.
so weird about
See,
that for
and I
some reason.
love the butt of bread.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Oh my God! I'll save you all my hands.
Will you save me your butts,
I'll
please,
save you
Susan?
my butt. You can have
Save
some of
me
my
your
butt,
butts.
girl.
Save
Little
me your
bit.
butt. Now see, look.
This is crazy.
So-
I cannot. You know what? These shrimp got the holy crap scared of them when they were caught because only 2 had a mud vein. That is so unusual.
This is why I don't play basketball.
I hear you.
Okay, so look, we
Okay, I'm going to
made.
jump in real quick. So you want to rinse these?
go ahead.
Because even though you took the I don't know. I just like to rinse them again. That's why. How about that?
because
Because
I don't know.
Because I don't know, but
Where's
I
our buzzer?
do. Oh, I forgot to. See, good thing you did that. I was just getting ready to wipe that on my pants.
Oh, see?
Okay, I'm going to jump real quick and show them this so you can go back. So my little shrimpy are rinsed. Squeeze a little bit of excess water out. 2 things I was taught by an awesome neighbor, Michelle. Not my friend Michelle, but she was my friend. She was from Malaysia. Oh, before I do that, I need to cut them. Knife. You know I gave you this lecture yesterday. Only sharp knives, people. Only sharp. Oh my God, you did not.
This is Emerald's.
She goes for the cutesy patootsy
She
stuff.
looks so much cuter in it than I do, but I don't care.
I don't know. You're doing a pretty good job pulling off cuteness, just so you know. I love it. Thank you for bringing the aprons. I was in my shrimp cleaning world, and
See?
I got the pressure. You don't like shrimp, so I'm trying not to fuck this up. But you
Don't
know.
be fucking it up.
Oh,
Okay, so
okay,
now,
you jump back over.
Look, you've got little
back where I'm
skinny
supposed to be.
ones. You've got a little bit thicker ones, so you can make French fries. Like, look at these.
I think I will
Perfect.
just kind of.
And
Put
then
'em
you
all in
can
the
do
pan.
them, and I only did a couple like this, but you don't have to, you can actually just slice them in rounds for potato chips. I thought I sliced them rounds. Apparently I didn't. I did thin and thick French fry dudes. So
Just when I
it's
think
a
she
million
loves me,
different
she doesn't
things.
give me any rounds.
I didn't give any rounds. We're just putting them in the pan, you said?
You know what? Grab a bowl and throw them in there because I'll do them towards the end. So I want to show you with the shrimp. This is okay. I always have to say this when the opportunity arrives. I don't know what this is because men have lied to us our whole life. I'm not sure the measurement, but 1/2 inch, 1/4 inch. What do you think that is?
Thick-wise?
Length.
Length, that's an inch.
That's an inch?
Oh, yeah. That's an inch. That's an inch, at least. That's probably more than an inch.
Okay, well, apparently you want to cut them in inch. So what I will normally do is, you know, the shrimp is thicker to thinner. So the thinner ends, I'll cut more of it because it's going to cook about the same, but the thicker in 1 inch. I hope you got all that. I think that made sense. Anyway, throw it in your bowl. Add salt. I like Himalayan pink salt. It doesn't matter. Salt, whatever you like. If you're kosher, do your kosher salt. You just want to do a little because salt actually brings, for some reason, brings the flavor out in it. You want to steal my chopping board, don't you? I think you're going to be able to because actually I will let you.
You don't need it for the rest?
No. So if you want to go ahead and wash it and I can finish the shrimpy thing. Do you like looking at our backs? Wait a minute. I'm back. Okay. Now, this to me is the secret that makes the shrimp delicious. Crack your egg. If you've done it before and you know how and you can, all I want is the white. So I just go back and forth, but you know, this is an acquired skill.
Okay.
Do you have a certain way you like to separate yolks from their
I do it
white?
just like that.
Just
back
like
and
that?
forth,
Okay.
Back and forth. Yep.
I know there's lots of little gadgets, so if you can't get it, get the gadget.
Yeah, I don't
but
have
I
a
don't
kitchen
need it.
gadget for that.
Oh, there are. I
Yeah,
actually
yeah, I've
probably
seen
have
them,
it
but I
somewhere. I back in the day.
I've seen them. Yeah. Do you know what I bet you could do too?
Oh wait, it's time for a drink.
She scared me. Salud. You know what I bet you could do? And we'll test this. And I almost brought one for no apparent reason because it's not really, I don't know, I might bring it next time. But you could take a funnel, I bet, to separate yolks.
I just saw something on Facebook the other day.
Pour it in and the yolk would stay.
Well,
if you're careful, you have to be really careful.
You know what you could do?
What could you do?
When you have a podcast, you can ask your followers to please post what you do.
Jinx.
That was just fun.
That was fun.
Okay.
My sister, that would be my daughter, always does jinxies with me. It's so cute.
I want you to whip the shit out of the white. And I mean, you really can't beat it too hard because what we're doing is we're breaking down that membrane. See how that's starting to break down that thickness and get in there. Now, some of my friends are a little older and their hands are a little weaker on gripping and etc. So I'm going to sneak in here real quick.
She likes getting in drawers and fridges.
Oh yeah, I'm all about the circulation.
No,
I can show you this little guy, and this is going to be on the next one we do, but I just thought it would work. So it's a little whipper, and you can just get in there.
A little
and whip
whippersnapper.
But fork is fine. Okay, real quick, throw your yolk in there. You saw I used 1 egg, and I'm doing 8 shrimp. So if you're going to do more for a bigger family, then put 1 more egg. You just want to make sure everything's coated. So now we have salt and we have yolk. Why I'm preparing the rest, or why Danica's preparing the rest, I want this to go in the fridge because we want to bring it back to a chilled state.
Okay.
So when it hits the hot grease, I don't know why, but it's better.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, better than room temperature shrimp.
Perfect. Okay, so I could have used the V-slicer on this onion, but I'm going to show you another thing that I do. And if you already know how to do this, and if you do this, then let us know. If you don't, be careful. That's all I'm going to say.
Well, wait a minute. I was not paying attention. I heard be careful. What do I need to be careful about?
This is how I like to chop my onions.
Okay, do you want a smaller knife?
Nope, I do not.
Do you want my
No. What?
glove in case you miss? Because
I'm not gonna
then
miss.
we'd have to cancel our podcast. And that was, I can't watch. I need to watch. No shit. And that's not that dangerous.
No, it's not dangerous.
Are they getting that? Yeah, okay. I want to make
getting
sure
it.
they're getting that.
Now watch.
Or even at that point, you could put it down and slice it.
You
if
could.
somebody's not comfortable.
You could, or sometimes I do this
Oh, and
just
those are
right over.
Wonderfully small little pieces. Like
Can you see that? And so fast.
I love you. That was awesome.
So fast.
That was awesome. I love it.
And it's fun.
Love it.
It's so fun.
And you can
you
entertain
know,
friends and family with
If
it.
you have a serial killer side, here you go.
Get all of that out
And
of
if you do, yeah.
And if you do, don't
Call
put this on our
somebody.
podcast.
Call
We don't wanna
somebody.
know.
Get
Yeah.
help.
Please don't tell us.
Yes.
I don't want to be an accessory to
Is
a
that
crime.
enough onion love?
Well, here's the
Because
question.
we don't know what we're doing.
Well, how much do you like onion?
I love onion.
Okay, then I'd say do a little more because I
more.
do too.
Perfect. I'll just do the rest of this side.
So what we have so far is shrimp and onion
Potato.
and potatoes.
Yep.
And rosemary if we need it.
Yes.
I don't think I'm going to do the pomegranate with shrimp, though I would do
Might
one
be good.
sometime with that. That would sounds good.
Oh.
Okay, sorry, I had to have a little more cocktail.
Oh my goodness.
Because I'm out of my house today and I'm all caught up with everything.
You're out
My
of
real
your
job
house
and
today?
this,
What does that mean?
meaning I don't have to leave my home now. So I can have a few cocktails because I'm not driving.
Okay.
And I know I'm a whole lot more entertaining when I've had a few drinks.
At least you think she is.
This is obviously Danica's, and I don't know, maybe smaller women like smaller things. That's you. You just went
Yeah,
pervert. I was
Susan
talking
uses
about.
it to snort with. She snorts everything. She snorts my drink. She said, "Well, what did you snort the other day? It was so funny. I can't
Oh
remember."
my God, I don't know.
I don't know. Who knows?
I just don't snort the good shit. That's what's weird. All right, so where are we?
Is that poop?
Oh, that's rosemary.
Okay, it looks like shrimp poop.
It does, well, I could see why that had that. All right, now.
Okay, onions. Do you want me to put the onions in the potatoes? Is that safe or no?
Yeah.
Because they cook quick.
I think that's, yeah.
And I usually
You know what? I want you to save me just a little onion
Okay.
for to do with the shrimp, but just a little. So,
And the other trick that I didn't do,
like, give me a
you
fourth of it.
guys, because sometimes people are weird about.
Funny.
In fact, you know what? I'll do it before I put the onion in.
Okay.
If you take your potatoes and run them under cold water and squeeze them, a lot of the starch comes out. I didn't know that for a long time.
Yes, and
I'm
that
gonna
is
actually
true.
do it in here.
So you also how to do the avocado, or you better seen it. Woo.
Saw that, seen it?
Okay. Anyway, yesterday I did it. Dee was sick, so
Here,
I went
let's
ahead and
just
did a few little gadgets.
Show this. Can you see? I don't know if you can see that color.
Oh my gosh!
That's starch.
You mean that pink water?
Pink water. Yep, and it doesn't hurt you, obviously.
No, it doesn't. But it does. It makes a different flavor.
And also, supposedly, they crisp up nicer when you take out some of the starch.
That's what I was.
Say?
You read my mind. That's what I was going to say. Is they cook better with less starch. Yesterday, Danica posted this for me, even though she was ill and didn't want to infect me. But God love her, she did. So if you're seeing this, we're going to post this one today. Go back yesterday, and you can see how to do an avocado. You can see how to pit the tomato. Blah 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 blah. There
We
you have
don't. We never say blah 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 blah.
it. Ooh, I say blah blah blah.
Do you know what
blah.
that's from? That is from.
Seinfeld.
Oh, that's we already talked about this. It is for you, and for me, it's from Hotel Transylvania, the kids show.
Oh,
So there you go.
See where you're
All right.
from.
Now we're good.
Okay, now
Tomato?
yes. Do you
Okay.
want to do the tomato?
You do the tomato.
Well, I don't know.
I
You
don't know
kind
what
of
you're
impressed
doing.
me with the onion
Well, I know
thing.
I'm not going to do that to a tomato. It might work,
Well,
but you can.
oh, damn it! I thought that would be fun. So let's look at this. I had the avocados from yesterday, so that's why. Well, anything I eat can have avocado. I think we should go back to you doing something.
About
Why don't you? I would like a lemon.
you would like a lemon.
Yes, I do need lemon juice.
Okay. Do you have another
Which-
cutting board?
No, you can have this one.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, when you go to the cheese stuff,
Oh,
I'll go back.
I'll
How about
slice
that?
these and you juice. How about that? Okay.
You slicey, I juicy. I
So
love
just
it.
straight in half, correct?
Yes.
That's all you need.
Now, I'm going to show you something. I call this a lemon condom. And yes, I will say that even when I'm in a 5-star restaurant. Oh, you got lemon condoms. That's so cool.
Yes.
So what that means is you're going to protect your food from the spawn of the lemon, the spermia of the lemon. These things are awesome. You can get them at the Dollar Tree, one of my favorite places to get stuff. They are reusable. But what you're going to do, put it on and squeeze to whatever you want. I don't want any seeds. Who wants seeds? Also, my grandkids love lemonade. So I have now become a lemonade maker. And
There you go.
pull your condom off. Check it out. Sometimes there will be, which we didn't get it this time. Sometimes there'll be a few seeds here. You just pick them out.
There you go.
Right? And you're not trying to get it with a spoon and etc. So back to you showing what you brought to give me some lemon juice.
Which you have a big one. And normally, obviously you can see colors, lemons, limes, right? But it depends on the size. Or you can do lots of things with that.
Well,
But
you know, you
this
said
is-
obviously, but I really never connected that before. I was just thinking size if you have a smaller lemon, but you're right. Green
For limes.
for limes.
But this
yeah.
is, look, that's a very small lemon.
I'm going to
So
step off right now.
you haven't
'cause-
used these, you put it in upside down. You would
Yes, show that again.
You would think you do that.
You would.
Does not work. Well, messily.
Right, but you would. That's what I thought the first
Yep.
time.
So you put it in upside down.
Come on.
Muscles. Squeeze, squeeze. Squeeze as hard as you can. You'll even get a little pulp if you want it. I do actually like a little pulp. And then look, voila. Voila. It's inside out and squeezed and no seeds.
No seeds.
And then this is the bigger size for larger lemons.
I'm not going to do it because the sink's full right now. But the other great thing you do about these is you cut them in fours and clean your garbage disposal. We're going to do a whole podcast because I am really anal on garbage disposals. It comes with the real estate that you have to get down and clean up under. But also,
They get nasty.
they get nasty and they actually have an odor. But this is awesome to put down in there and make it smell fresh.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, while she does that, I'm going to get my cheese ready.
So that is plenty of lemon for shrimp.
Okay.
And so you're gonna go cheese next?
Yep.
I'm gonna do a little bit of cleanup while you do that. How about that?
That's perfect.
Different people, different things, and that's what we're all about. You do you. Me, you will find I clean as I go. And I've always just had friends that are like, how the fuck did you do that? When the meal is ready, there is either zero dirty dish or like one piece.
Or what the meal is in. I was taught that by Max Mercier, one of the best chefs ever to have graced this planet.
And tell me again what it was.
He opened and ran.
No, what's his name?
Max Mercier from Champagne, France.
Great name.
Isn't that an amazing name?
Yeah, that's a pretty hot name.
Yeah. Well, he owns.
Either that or it's just horny and it's been a while. No, it's a good name. It's a good name. I'm sorry.
And you're still horny.
Yeah.
Anyway, so some of you watching know Max because, like you, Kirsten, I know you've already commented on some of our stuff.
Oh,
I love
no
you.
kidding.
Thank you. One of my mom's best friends, and Julie, her daughter, we grew up together. Haven't seen you guys for too long, so next time we come to Utah, we got to get together. But and then Shona and Ian, I still keep in touch with. I know them all my life. But anyway, back to the subject. You didn't get to buzz me because
damn it! I gotta go get the buzzer.
So anyway, Max taught me. He was literally a national chef, and I can't find a restaurant to this day, 4,000 years later, that is as good as Max's. I just can't.
My microphone off.
Did you turn it off?
Well, because I'm gonna wash, and that might be a little bit loud.
Perfect.
Yeah.
So anyway, he said, clean every dish as you go. As you go, clean, because then you can actually sit down and enjoy a meal, and you don't have to get up and have such a disaster afterwards, and because that kind of ruins the whole thing. Right? You relax, you had a nice meal, and now it's like, shit, I gotta go clean.
I'll turn around and talk into your grass since I turned my thing off.
Here.
When you get everything done when you're cooking, and all you have left is the dishes that you actually ate, your guests don't feel guilty when you say, don't worry about it.
Exactly.
Because it's not the whole kitchen, it's just a little sink full. And then you get to go out and visit with your friends for another hour or two. That's why I do it.
Exactly.
Otherwise, you just have awesome friends going, oh my God, I cannot leave you with all these dishes.
Exactly.
And while you're doing the dishes, you have a friend, they can sit right there and have a cocktail. They might be able to want to chop something for you. Yeah, whatever it be.
Awesome. Okay, so cheese, obviously, knife. I don't have any fancy tricks for cutting cheese with a knife. There you go.
Wait, how'd that go again? Show me again.
Gouda.
Oh, God.
It is so Gouda. I call it Gouda. I would say, everyone, do you want some Gouda? She's like, yeah, Mom.
Gouda is so Gouda.
So then you have.
I'm not going to watch this thing because this looks like I'd end up in 911.
Watch. Sorry.
Okay.
That was so my bad.
No, you're okay.
And it's locked.
Yeah, like that shit in.
And locked. So.
I'm good?
There's no blades going to eat your fingers off.
Hey,
so this
if
little
you
thing.
were a lawyer and if I slice myself, you just have her video and saying, I'm fine to cut this. Go ahead.
Look, it has a little roller dude on it, and you just roll down the cheese. Look at that. Roll down the cheese. Perfect slices. And you can do smaller slices if you want. This one kind of does larger slices, but it is so easy. So if you don't have one of those, it makes life very, 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 very easy. And this is one of my favorites. Oh, also, Susan, do you want me to show your gadgets? Oh, we forgot this part for the lemons. You can show it for later. But also, of course, you've got the grater. This one. Isn't this for zesting? Oh, that's a tiny grater.
It's just a tiny
one. Oh my gosh, that's a tiny grater.
If I'm just doing something for myself, or if the grandkids want to help, I do a lot of stuff. It ends up being for my little teeny girlfriends too.
I love it. I love it. I am a teeny girlfriend.
I know, right?
Love it. That is so cool. And then I'm not going to get this one dirty because obviously you know what this is, right? But I have one of these too. This is like old school, hardcore. Let's go. Because you get slices, big grates, tiny grates, and the zester.
And you know what? I should have stopped you, but that's okay. We'll do it on the next one.
Yes.
That is great for shredding potatoes to make potato cakes.
Oh, yes.
Hash browns.
Yep.
And every year it improves. Yesterday I was talking about my egg slicer now has a rubber bottom. Did you notice that now has a rubber bottom?
It does have a rubber bottom. Oh,
so they're starting to do that.
Oh, mine doesn't. See, mine doesn't have a rubber bottom, I think. I haven't used it in a minute, but that is very smart. So speaking of Max again, he made the best French onion soup I've ever had in my life, and he used Asiago cheese. You don't find a lot of places using Asiago cheese in their stuff. Why don't I do this the easy way, right?
when you get a moment, spin your ass around and right on the other side, French onion soup. That's one of the things you can do a cooking show. And what did you say earlier about something?
I do not remember. Okay, so get a big old chunk of this. And this is one of my favorite things. You've seen them in, plop it in there.
Oh, yeah. I love that one.
Make sure it's nice and tight. And grate away.
And
you can just grate, and then watch this. Oh,
look how nice and fine.
Oh, it's amazing. And you know what I heard on the radio? I love it. Like one of my favorite radio shows, WKRP? Right?
Okay, that would be a sitcom back in the 80s. Are you sure it's WKRP?
In Cincinnati.
You know that.
Okay.
Because I'm from Indiana.
So no, it's not. So what I can't, oh my gosh, why can't I remember what it is? I know what it is.
Funny.
Anyway, it has Virginia on it, and she is awesome. And she talks about, they had a conversation the other day about, is it weird when you get out the grated cheese to eat a handful before you cook?
No,
and most of them said, yeah, it's weird. I'm like, are you kidding me, dude? We don't, in fact, that's how we eat most of our cheese. Everyone just comes up sometimes and gets a bowl full of shredded cheese and eats it.
Okay, hold on.
Oh.
My ass is back here. Let me turn on my microphone.
Better than
I had to go do.
So much better than having.
Had to be the kitchen help.
It's better to have your ass in the back than to have a front butt.
They said it's weird to have a handful of cheese while you're cutting cheese. Who said that?
Well, no. Out of the grated cheese bag, when you buy grated cheese,
yeah.
It's weird to taste the grated cheese. They never said about slicing it, just to do this with the grated cheese.
But even that, you do it so that you know the cheese is good, because sometimes it looks good and then it's got that hair on it.
Well, and it doesn't matter anyway. You do it anyway because it tastes good and it's fun.
Because you know what?
And then you make a big mess and really freak out Susan because there's just cheese on her fucking
Oh, but
floor.
that's okay. Fiona and Raina love cheese.
Oh.
It was only the onion thing that was an issue.
Oh, yeah, but here, look, you got to.
Cheese-wise, they are like,
all right,
sure.
so yeah, get some.
You know, thank you. And that's what I love about us, for you guys. You will hear me say more than one time, especially when we do wine. What is the proper way to do it? Sometimes you actually just want to get educated. What is the French cuisine way, etc.
Correct.
But how do you do this? How do you do that? As you heat it, do you cool it? You know how you do it?
The way you want to.
The way you want to. The way you like it. We're just showing you some ideas. We want you to bring in, if you think of something and you're like, hey, I do it this way, we'll try it.
Oh,
because
please, yeah.
I'm always finding better and better recipes from other friends. And
better yet, if you're close by,
Yum.
come and do it with us.
Oh my God,
we were hoping to have a few friends crash today, but it was short notice when I had the brainstorm of, let's have some people come over. But we weren't able to go live anyway. So that's okay. We'll be going live as soon as we can.
Everything happens for a reason.
It does. It does. It does. It does. That is the
Mama.
truth.
So where are we now? You did cheese.
Where are we now? That's a song.
You
We
still
are at 47 minutes.
Oh Lord! So do we have to wrap this up and do our shrimp the next podcast?
No, I'm just thinking, why don't we cook it, and then we'll just do a quick 5-minute short and show you what we cooked.
Okay.
And there you go, because we are always mindful of your time.
All right, then.
And I don't want ever to have to.
All right, so I'm pulling the shrimp out of the refrigerator, even though you can't see it, because we only have us as our camera crew.
Exactly.
That's all we can
we
show.
are a badass camera crew.
Do not drain this. You want the white eggy because it's going to stick to it a little bit, and this is where you're going to relate it to, like when you get fried shrimp or shrimp fried rice.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah.
That's what I was trying to say.
Yeah.
So you will find often, I grew up in the Midwest, and it's all about fried, but as I got older, I've tried to step back from fried. So that's why you'll see me. I grill a lot of things, or am I off camera there?
Yeah.
How about we do that too?
Oh, ta-da.
Ta-da! Just make sure you're not getting my coffee filter. Okay.
Oh.
I like to, it's shrimp, so you want to cook it hot and you want to cook it fast.
Okay.
I go right to high, just one off a high, because high is boil, so just one off. Learned this from Emerald, if you guys remember Emerald, the chef.
Emerald Lagasse.
Emerald Lagasse. Let your pan get hot.
Oh.
You always want to get your pan hot before you put anything in it so it doesn't stick. All right.
Let's kick it up a notch, Susan.
I know. I loved him. I kind of had a crush on him. Not going to lie. Something about him. He was just so stinking cute. I needed now you're getting ready to cook drink.
Oh, well, there you go.
And you need I just finished grating a bunch of cheese.
Finished grating? Not much. I'll grade more as we go.
Okay. Hurry up. I should have turned that on earlier.
It's okay.
So one way you can test it is me, like I do with my finger, but that may not be the way you want to do it. The other way you can test it, get a little water.
Yep.
Did you hear it? Sizz. I don't know if you heard it. Sizzes. It's ready.
It sizzes. You say sizzes?
Sizzes.
I've never heard that. We
Didn't you
always
hear it
say
go?
sizzle?
It didn't go sizzle. It went zzz.
I know.
That's the actual sound it made, right?
I like it.
All right. So 2 tricks I'm going to do so that Danica might actually like my dish and become a shrimp eater. So dish is hot. Oil's in there. Do you want to grab it and maybe just focus on this part? Hold the iPad. You don't need me in it. They have seen my face enough right now, probably. Come on over and join us. See how the white's cooking? Shrimp does not take very long. When it turns pink, oh, forgot to cut that one, but that's okay. It'll be fine. Now, this is one of my favorite things to use. Cavender all-purpose Greek seasoning. It was introduced to me from a chef boyfriend many, many years ago in my 20s. I cannot live without it.
My friend had sex with one of the guys that owns that company. It might have been even him in Talladega.
You just
or
fucking
somewhere.
stopped my story big time. Dang.
Sorry, I'm losing my
Can
voice.
we get some of this from me? Because I use it a lot. I think I should get some kind of discount.
It was a long time ago. We went to see NASCAR.
I'm going to put a little lemon juice.
It's a long story. We're not going into it.
Sorry.
Anyway.
That'll be on our sex topic day, right? I'm going to throw my onions in. So again, my thing today is to have the texture of shrimp, have a little bit of the flavor of shrimp, but not much because my friend said she doesn't like not the boobs, the shrimp.
Oh, your boobs are good. I'm getting the shrimp too.
There. Oh my goodness.
What's wrong with boobs?
All right, now, do you see how the egg white is sticking to the shrimp, but also cooking? So when we make the tacos and it's in there, it's going to be good because it's going to give you just that little bit of breading feeling without it being fattening and breading.
There you go.
So that's why we do that.
That is really amazing. I've never seen that ever.
Yeah, she taught, and this is the only way I can eat grilled shrimp now. Yeah.
So that's all you put in, just the shrimp and eggs. Did you put any oil in the pan?
I put olive oil.
I need olive oil. Okay.
I put the shrimp. I put a little bit of the lemon that you squeezed, and I put my Greek seasoning.
Perfect.
Now, it depends. I mean, if I'm doing a stir fry, but this is how I cook the shrimp. So even if I'm doing a stir fry, anything else I'm doing, whether it's tacos, it's sandwiches, it's a grilled shrimp salad, I will cook the shrimp separately than everything else. I will cook the shrimp separately than everything else.
She was serious.
And no, I am not Italian, even though I do realize I talk with my hands, which becomes a challenge when I'm using one to chop or stir because I'm missing part of my vocabulary. All right, I'm going to let that go just a little bit.
Okay.
Go ahead and pop that back up there because I have the leftover tomato and avocado. That kind of does it on the shrimp. I'm going to have you chop that up.
Okay.
And then I'm going to show them real quick the easiest way I found to do flipping flour tortillas.
Do you have a preference on how you want this chopped?
I like things small.
Okay.
And if you actually want to just do a little, we've got the lime. The only thing I don't have is cilantro, but do you want to just go ahead and kind of make a guacamole with the avocado and the tomato and a little bit of lemon?
A little lemon, yeah.
Yeah, let's just do a little guac. And again, that will be another podcast when we teach them how to really make the guac. Okay, so I feel my shrimp is finished because I'm going to show you why I came to that conclusion.
Okay.
I'm going to see if you were listening a moment ago when I told you how to come to that conclusion.
Okay.
I'm going to turn my heat down to medium. I'm going to add some more oil, and I'm going to go ahead and throw those potatoes and onions in. Okay. Can't believe I missed a whole shrimp cutting it. Okay then.
It's the shrimp that got away.
All right, so let me show you this. Where are you? There you are. See pink? Little pinky and whitey. It's done. As soon as it does that, that is the perfect because you are getting ready to go anything more than this. It's going to be harder. It's going to be dried out. It's going to lose its flavor. Anything less than this is not quite cooked, and that's a whole different taste I won't tell you about.
You just made me laugh because Emerald would say, "Oh, Pinky and Whitey. That's what their names are, Mom. How
Pinky
cute.
and Whitey."
Pinky and Whitey."
Now, my shrimp is hot. Because I'm making tacos, I want them to remain hot. If I was going to be making the salad, I just let it sit here. So what I have always found, I'm going to sneak right behind you, and I'm telling you that because you have a big old knife in your hand. Paper towel, towel.
Towel.
Just put your towel over it. It's going to hold the moisture. This Meat's a little different, but this is not going to continue to cook. So this is okay. All right. You better get over and stir some potatoes
Stir it up,
here.
stir it up. So I love that little trick with the shrimp. I have to try that little trick with Emerald because she loves eggs, she loves shrimp.
Really? Oh yeah.
So she'll think it's fun too with the little. Just looks so cool when it cooks like that.
I also
my
have a
chef.
recipe to bake shrimp, which is interesting. But
Okay.
I don't like fried shrimp. I mean, unless it's a very, very light panko crumb, which you don't normally get at restaurants, but I
No.
can do it myself. It's always cooked this way, and then I just put it and make it whatever dish I want to make it.
And I try not to eat fried food.
Yeah, and that's the other. I don't like to eat it as well. Okay, I'm going to show you real quick if she's doing this. Tortillas. There are so many ways, and I know some of my Mexican friends are going to have a cringe fit when I show you right now. So you can do it. There's actually a cast iron tortilla warmer, and you can do it that way. You can do it in a skillet, but I don't want to get out another skillet and dirty it, and I've got potatoes going. So a quick way I learn and with myself, oven.
Oh.
I put it on high broil.
Okay.
And when you put it on high broil, don't walk away. Stay there and watch it cook. Make sure you're lining it up with the actual burners, what I want to say, the coils.
The
coils.
hot things.
The hot things. Yeah, make sure it's underneath the damn hot things. So I am staying close. I'm trying to pay attention. Do you want to do the avocado?
Mm-hmm.
Now, totally up to you. Either one will work with what I'm doing. So you can either slice avocado, and we'll put sliced avocado and tomato in the taco.
Okay.
Or if you want to mix it together and try to make a guac.
I'll mix it together.
Okay, I'm going to let you do your
won't
thing
need that-
over there with
We won't
that.
need that much tomato for that, so we'll just make a little.
Go.
Mm-hmm.
And I think if you need another avocado, that one should be right also.
Oh, okay.
Oh, little avocado trick. So avocados, you buy them and they're firm. I normally buy them and they're actually firm if I'm not going to eat them that night.
I do the same.
I put them in the fridge.
Me too. It keeps them.
And then
firmer.
you bring them out the day before you're going to eat them, which I did these yesterday.
And they get cool.
And then they get ripe.
Right. I almost said cooler.
Well, they do.
In the fridge they get cooler, but you take them out.
Cooler. The fridge keeps them from continuing to ripen, which, as expensive as avocados have gotten, I hate throwing one away. I mean,
Yeah.
it literally almost makes me cry when I open one up. This is what I have found is the best way to create that life longer.
Yes.
And again, we'll do a whole podcast on how to pick a ripe when we go to the farmers markets,
Yes.
how to pick ripe fruits and vegetables.
Okay, so you guys do this. This is, you gotta be careful. See that?
You gotta be careful.
Do
Yes,
you do this way too?
I do.
Yep. Whoops.
I told him I have the little tool, but that's how I do it.
Yep. Put it in
Slap
here
and turn.
and then twist it. Ta-da! There it is. There it goes.
So
now,
that
tell me your experience with this, because I've always been told when you make guacamole that if you leave the pit in, it keeps it from going brown. I think it's a lie. It's a myth. It doesn't work. Maybe for a very short amount of time.
Yes. Like if you're gonna have it, you're making it
The
now,
next
and we're
day
gonna have
or
friends over in
later.
2 hours.
Yeah, but the next day, to me, it still
Oh,
goes
no.
brown. So
I'm gonna tell you right
I
now,
have not
I
found
have not
anything that works. Oh, you're gonna say the same thing?
exact same thing. They will try to convince you. I've heard you can put Italian dressing, you could put the pit. I was telling them yesterday, the only thing I have found that kind of preserves it till the next day is you put your, oh, you know what? You can show hold on. I'm going to have you show I'm going to let you do it with no training.
Oh, I forget about that. No training. I'm just.
You can put your guacamole in a dish. And if you're going to do that, don't do this. Do like a flatter bowl or a flatter bowl.
Okay.
So put your guacamole in
Flatter
there.
bowl
Flatter
or
bowl?
a flatter bowl.
Flatter
Take your
bowl.
choice. A
not a
flatter
deep
one or
bowl.
a flatter one.
It's got to be flat. Take your saran wrap,
Okay.
put your guac in there, and start at one end and push the air out. So that saran
Oh,
wrap,
that'll help.
because it's the air that's turning brown.
Oxidization.
You'll still it'll look like it, but you'll see the next day, but you can literally just take a little spoon. It's going to
Well, and
save
it's
about
not gonna hurt.
90%.
You can eat it anyway.
You can.
Mush it up and eat it.
Yes.
It doesn't hurt you. It's just like bananas. When they start going brown,
True.
that's when they taste better.
That is true.
But no training. She trusts me with this.
But that's the only
Awesome
thing.
gadget.
Mark Haynes taught me that because he would make it earlier in the day for a party.
That is truly one of the coolest gadgets
Yeah.
ever.
Isn't that awesome?
Yeah, I need one of those.
I love it. I love it. I've had one forever. And they keep improving them. I was showing them yesterday. My original one was just this, and metal, of course, but this. Now, I guess that you use like a knife to go around
To
it.
go around.
And
Well,
then
let me try
this,
it.
you slap it to get the pit out.
Oh my gosh, I'm gonna use the whole thing
Yeah.
right now. Because we have
And
another.
yesterday was my first time doing it, so I'm like, I know, we're just completely eliminating the need for a knife.
I love it.
Right? So if you're not, you know what? This is great. I just thought of that. That would be great for Emerald and the kids because it's not super sharp like a knife.
All right, and she loves avocate. Mommy, I want avocado. She tried to buy a big bag of them yesterday. I'm like, no, we have 4 in the fridge.
So if your
now
kids
look,
or grandkids,
isn't this always interesting too? I think.
know.
It's so interesting.
Bought together, same bag. Clearly,
Ta-da! I love it.
well, isn't
Okay.
that cool?
All right.
Oh, see, and I forgot the tortillas, so they're a little bit too done. Open that sliding door.
Never
Look
do
at
this.
Oh shit! I told you not to look away. I am so bad about this, honestly. Ay chingao. Okay. No.
Yeah.
No. Hey, it would not be a cooking show without the fun. You know what's really sucks? I had these people so impressed all this time. I'm sure that and then
Look at
the
that.
simplest thing of cooking tortillas I can't do. Give me gourmet. Don't make me make gravy. I suck at making gravy.
That is hysterical.
Is that funny? Oh my god. Okay, we'll try that again.
One more again, Susan. You can do it. You can do it.
See, damn it, that's why this need to be live. Smoke alarm going off, craziness. All right, so
The dogs are looking at us like, what in the hell are you guys doing?
Yesterday, my granddaughter wanted Mexican food for dinner, so I already have some refried beans. And I'm going to add those since we're kind of doing a taco thing. My dog's leaving. She's like, God damn, it stinks in here. I'm out of here.
Woo! Thanks, Mom.
Oh, that's pretty bad when your dog leaves. I have totally ran the dog off. Okay, let me repeat. These cook really quick.
Anger, you better
Do not
pick
walk
a
away.
good dog because you're missing out on all the fun.
So now I'm flipping it just to the other side. But yeah, it really doesn't take long. I don't get them crispy. I just like them where they're soft. I will do crispy if I want to do more like a quesadilla. I know that smoke is bad,
So, want me to tell you
but
something
I
that
don't
I've
want to
done?
do an air freshener and take away the food.
Want me to tell you something that I've done in the past? I don't even know if you want to hear about this, but I'm going to tell you anyway. Take tortillas, turn on the burner, put them on the burner, and then flip them.
Oh yeah, you can do
Put
that
them
as
on
well.
the burner, and it works better on the. Well, it probably worked good on these, but I did it on the swirly ones, and so you have to be careful because you get a nice burnt swirly mark. But
And you know, I bet
It works.
again,
works.
you guys tell us, what do you do?
yes,
What do you do?
how do you burn your
How
tortillas?
do you burn your tortillas? Or how do you prevent yourself from burning your damn tortillas?
Oh, where's the muddler? See, this is also another thing. Avocate.
There you go. See, I use a
Yep.
fork.
Yep, I do too usually,
either
but
one,
but yeah, this is what it's made for.
And that's what we're kind of showing you. You pick what is comfortable for you. I think as we get 50 and older, I have found my gadgets change because things I used to need a little more arm strength to do, I'm having to find things that I need less hand and arm strength. It's more gripping.
There you go.
I don't use these anymore.
I
As you
don't
saw.
either.
I have it. I guess in case somebody wants it. This hurts more to me than just taking it and squeezing it with my
Squeezing
hand.
it.
Yeah.
But it's an option.
That's the what the 50 plus fun.
That's right. Yep, I found gadgets in my kitchen that I don't really use anymore and can't find the ones that I really wish I had still.
I know.
Isn't that funny?
happens too. All right, so the last thing I'm going to do for the shrimp, just for you, because I'm still very much about trying to get you to like eating shrimp. I
Okay.
don't know why. I mean, I'm
I don't
sure
know
you
either.
have plenty of other food you like.
Trying to
but
convert me.
trying to convert her. Got to convert her. So I'm going to take my shrimp and I'm going to throw it back in my skillet for just a second.
Okay.
I'm not even going to turn it on because I just took the potatoes off and it's an electric skillet, so it's
Okay.
still warm. I have been searching the world over to find this because I had it years ago. Could not find it. I have just recently found it. I don't know if I found it at
She
Aldi's or
searched the
Publix.
world over. That sounds like
I don't have my, does that say Don Pancho?
Don Pancho.
Don Pancho. Cilantro, lime, crema, everything sauce.
Okay.
Yum. Yum, yum. I use it as salad dressing when I'm making a taco salad. As you see, I'm going to put half with a little bit on the shrimp, and then I'm going to do the other without it because I want you to try it both ways
Okay.
to see if the way it's prepared, you would like it just with regular grilled shrimp.
Okay.
So yeah, it has cilantro, it has the crema, it's got a little bite. So if you can't do bitey, don't do it because
Don't
it's
do
going to bite
it.
you a little bit.
I need a ton.
But again, not bad.
That's the other reason you use the condom, because it always goes in your eye. Why does lemon go in your eye every time? Like, really?
God damn it! Did I just do it again, Danica?
It's
You
my
have-
fault. Oh,
Fire in the
we're
hole!
on fire! We're on fire! We're on fire!
Oh my god! Okay, I gotta open the door.
Oh, she got the fire out. Look at that.
Oh my god! Okay, maybe I'm not gonna do the tortillas like this again. You are welcome. I just wanted to show you how you have to keep an eye on the tortillas.
Yes.
OMG. And anybody that's been to my house
Oh my god.
who has watched me burn bread,
So she's either.
I could do, like I said, I could cook you a great meal, but don't put me in that oven. The brain just,
Please don't put her in an oven. Don't.
please don't put me in
God.
an oven.
You're jumping in fridges, climbing in.
I
Be honest. It's okay. It's okay.
All right, fan. Oh, I knew that was going to happen. That was a fight. Hey, smoke alarms work.
Can you turn it off?
Well, maybe.
I'm not tall enough.
Okay, I am not going for third time's a charm.
Okay.
You're not getting these in the oven.
Okay, hold on. Do you have a?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got it.
Oh my god. Come on.
Oh. Yeah.
My dogs are like, oh my god.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Fiona, I promise it's okay.
I'll be back in a moment because I have to keep doing this. Oh Lord. Okay.
Oh my goodness.
See? Unrehearsed. Raw.
Susan,
Fucked up.
I almost asked you to help me reach the salt. This is a tall house. Have you noticed? Look,
It
Michelle,
is.
I'm over here cutting like this. She
So
just
my
wants me to
girlfriend
look like a
Michelle is
chicken.
dying laughing right now because she was just,
Oh my god.
your houses are for tall. Okay, I'm going to show you the second way to make tortillas. That doesn't hit on fire.
God.
Ooh, okay, and then you can show me your thingy for, you know.
She's getting so personal today. She either needs more cocktails or maybe not. I'm not sure.
Oh my god, I can't believe I just burnt that shit. That's crazy.
Which
But-
thingy of mine would you like to see, Susan?
This little thingy we'll need in a minute.
Okay.
And I better do it right because we're down to 2 tortillas.
So we're not making tacos anymore.
We're going to just be
making
doing shrimp
stir
salad. Yeah, stir fry.
Stir
Let me
fry.
get out some rice. Shoot up. But, you know, I always like to look on the bright side.
Okay.
You can do that shit. So if I had screwed up and not had any tortillas left, of course I'm not done yet, so I shouldn't say that.
Oh my god.
Turn around and just make some rice or put
something.
it on the potatoes like you meant to do it. Your guests don't know what you're fixing, except for this one. I don't know, a whole podcast audience, but normally nobody would know. I could have totally pulled this off.
Don't tell Susan you know what she's
Yeah.
cooking.
Shh, don't tell anybody that we were supposed to have tortillas. Ay. Okay. And seriously, just one cocktail. It does not take much because I just brought cocktail back into my life, so it does not take much. I meant to do that, kind of, sort of, not really. All right, so
Okay, taste.
ooh. Works for me.
Okay, so my secret ingredient
Mm-hmm.
for guacamole:
What?
Asiago
Really?
cheese.
And I'll usually
And
put
I usually put-
crema.
Usually put jalapenos in it too, make it spicy.
Yeah, I didn't have
but
any peppers.
that's okay. No, but it's Asiago cheese. I know it sounds bizarre, but it
But it's
works.
interesting. I mean, it gives
It's
it a whole different
doesn't it?
flavoring.
It just kind of goes with the rest of our food, I think. So
So yeah, because again we're kind of taking the shrimpy away. I'll do sometimes like crema or just a little bit crema or sour cream to give it a little whippy.
Yeah.
Just depends. Okay.
okay.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm not putting that on high. So I had a lemon condom.
Okay.
You
Oh. Have a
little girl like big stuff.
That's right. I have a tortilla condom to keep
Oh.
it in the same.
Oh my god, I got
thing.
mascara in my eye laughing
So this is so
hard.
awesome. If you guys don't have one of these, I got this in probably Progresso, Madame Waters Progresso. They work, and I honestly, it's made of that material that they make the blankets out of.
So somebody could actually make.
You could
really
make it,
these
yeah.
things. Oh, but they put
And
a liner
it's
in.
lined. It's lined so that it keeps it. And I don't know what that lining is, but anyway, maybe just cotton pillowcase. Who knows? But it really does work.
That's what it looks
keeps
like.
your tortillas warm, and if you want to, you could also put toast in here if you're cooking for a bunch of people. Before the butter, obviously, you wouldn't want to put a butter toaster; it'd be pretty gross.
Hot tortilla.
Hot. There you go.
All right. Well, one that made it without being burnt. All right. Woo! We're cooking now. Oh, I did have a spare.
I'm gonna put the guacamole back in the fridge. Get it cool.
So we can now show we have get all these ingredients out of the way, get the cups out of the way.
Get some dishes done. And we're making tacos.
I promise you come to my house, it'll all be ready at once and it won't be cold, but not today. I'll be redoing it for her in a moment.
So I I saw a quick video. I can't remember who sent it to me. So if you're watching and you sent it to me, you gave me a good almost pee my pants laugh. It was a comedian talking about Mexican food and why people order anything different than just one thing because it's all the same. Well, I'll have a taco with meat and beans and cheese.
I told you it's all the same shit.
I'll have a burrito with meat and beans and cheese. I'll have a tostada with meat and beans. So I think they have one dish and they reinvented it 42 different ways. I think,
and we love it.
It's awesome.
Yeah,
and I obviously did not deliver
and corn
it good.
tortilla.
Yes.
Other than that,
I'm obviously not a comedian. But
it's so funny.
It was hysterical. I did. I almost peed.
I discovered that my first husband and I had a restaurant. Oh, I need your tortilla condom again, please.
Okay.
And it was so funny because it's like, wait a minute, this is all the same shit. That's freaking hot, but it's not burnt. Okay.
There you go.
So, real quick.
Okay.
Okay, where's your cheese, Mama?
Right here. Oh, you put it in the tortilla first, just like I do. So it melts?
I do. Yes. I like to put it in there, and then. So this is different. Pick what you like, what you don't like. I'm trying to make something with the ingredients that we have. So I will have. I'm gonna grab it.
Yep.
And also, the thinner it does better.
Bottom.
Always put your cheese on the bottom, yeah.
Because it melts it.
Because when you're even just taking the warm beans.
Yep.
And if it doesn't melt it as much as you like, just throw it on top of your pan for just a second and it melts it.
There you go.
So that's another option. Do you want tomatoes?
Yes, please.
And yes, my hands are clean.
Oh, you forgot the guacamole.
Oh, well, see, you were being such a good girl and putting it away and get it back out.
Waka.
So you put what you want on your taco.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
Perfect.
I'm still laughing about the damn fire on the tortillas.
That is hysterical.
That is too funny.
I want to put it on the side.
Okay.
Just in case, because I don't know.
Now, because you don't know.
Yes.
I do have a plan B in the fridge if the shrimp just doesn't do it for you.
Okay.
All right. So she had me drink the drink, which I liked.
Good.
She didn't know I like all that stuff. I didn't know she didn't like shrimp, actually. So that's pretty. I am going to make her one of these days try my bologna cottage cheese sandwich, though.
Okay.
All right. Let's see if
here we go.
We made a shrimp dish that doesn't taste like shrimp that you will enjoy. Are you a shrimp girl now?
That is good.
So
awesome.
We did not plan this, but I am so glad. This shows such a perfect example. When she came and saw I had shrimp, she went, ooh, I'm not a big shrimp person. And I said, well, there goes my dish to have you try that you normally wouldn't like. Exactly. And I had something else, but I thought this was great. So many times we try something.
Yeah.
And we don't like the way the person prepared it.
That's
so always be open-minded. If you're at somebody's house and they say shrimp, you can say to them, hey, you know what? I'm normally not a shrimp fan.
But I'd love to try.
But I'm going to try the way you make it to see if it changes me.
There you go.
Guacamole. I've had it probably 20 different ways.
Oh, me too.
Half of them I didn't like.
Yeah.
I didn't like it.
Yep. I agree.
And I didn't think you ever could make a guacamole I didn't like. So yeah, always try something. If you have something similar to what we just did with these ingredients, especially like your shrimp dishes, you have a way to make a tortilla.
Without burning it? Sorry. You're never going to live that down.
Just had to go?
Twice.
Oh, never.
Twice.
Ever. And the second time I had flames.
Woo!
Oh, maybe I meant, what's that flaming dessert? It was the
flambe.
It was the tortilla flambe. Okay.
So yeah, send in your ideas.
Your
send in your stuff. Let us know how you are, who you are, whatever. Like, share.
If you want to be a guest.
Yes, we'd
Let us
love to
know.
have you be a guest.
Thanks for tuning in. Sorry about the fire, but we're good. Emily's not on the way. Dogs are safe.
See you
Love
next
ya.
time. Love you.
Oh, Lord, have mercy.
Boys and girls, keep watching Step at the Egg